Dear students, we have studied up till now that genetic code is a combination of three nucleotides which account for specific amino acids. And the genetic code is universal. It is same in almost all the organisms. For example, we studied that AGA, it specifies arginine in bacteria, in humans and all the other organisms whose genetic code has been studied, because all the organisms, they are evolutionary linked. We say that prokaryotes were initial organisms and then eukaryotes, they developed from the prokaryotes. So their genotype is linked. That is why the codons are linked. And because of the universality of codon, the genes can be transferred from one organism to another, and they can also be successfully transcribed and translated in the new host. It means that if you take the genetic code from for a particular amino acid from bacteria and then you take and put it in the human beings, then the human body will welcome that codon because they are evolutionary linked. Now there is a exception, you can say, because we know that DNA is present in self-replicating organisms. In self-replicating organelles of the cell. So apart from nucleus, they are also present in mitochondria. So when it comes to the genetic code of mitochondria, it shows that genetic code is not universal. Now the question may arise in the exam that justify that genetic code is not universal. So when this question is asked, you will give the example of mitochondria and you will explain how. For example, UGA, I have told you that UGA is a stop codon when we talk about the normal cell. Stop codon in normal cells. But it accounts for, or it codes for, tryptophan in mitochondria. Similarly, AUA is methionine, it is isoleucine in normal cells, and it is methionine in mitochondria. Also we have AGA and AGG, which code for arginine in normal cells, but they are stop codons in mitochondria, and they are responsible for the termination of protein synthesis in mitochondria instead of arginine. So it appears that genetic code is not universal, or you can say, but we can say that it is universal because when we talk about the genetic code present inside the nucleus, then if we talk about nucleus, then it will be universal. But when it comes to mitochondria, this is no longer universal. So theories can reject one another because the studies in the science, they continue, and one theory is rejected by another one and then another one. So this process of scientific knowledge continues in this way. Dear students, this was all about today's lecture of genetic code. I hope you have understood well about the particular points in the topic. If you have any questions, you can put forward the questions in the comment section. We will answer the questions, and also share your views and comments about us. Give us your suggestions, they are highly welcomed. Thank you so much for your time. Keep studying hard. Keep watching office.com.pk for your study aid. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.